Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And jump over to Facebook and like my page to upload your video links, pictures, and join the conversation there. Click on the links in the description below. Hey guys, now follow me on Instagram at Ultra Maximus Reviews and Twitter at Ultra__Maximus. Links in the description below. This is extremely underwhelming. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at the brand new Godzilla vs. Kong Godzilla with Heat Ray figure from the upcoming film Godzilla vs. Kong. Now this is part of the new MonsterVerse shared universe, I guess, and I'm hoping that means we're going to see like a Mothra movie. I'd really like to see a Rodan or Mechagodzilla, but those could, I guess, be villains to Godzilla, and I think Rodan was Rodan in the last one? I don't know, I can't remember now. But also, I would really like to see, the turtle guy, well, Gamera. That would be a fun one to see as well. So, but anyway, I picked this up at my local Walmart. I believe they are exclusive to Walmart from Playmates. I may be wrong there. And this is the 6-inch line. They have giant, quote-unquote, giant figures that I passed. They were $20, but they were only like about 10 inches. They weren't near as big as the previous Godzilla and King Kong monster movie figures, which was very strange. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump in there and take a look at this Godzilla. So here we have Godzilla in the packaging, and it's one of those open front-face boxes. We've got Godzilla versus Kong up here. It's got, hey, we got battle damage. It's got the MonsterVerse logo down there. Side of the package has got the movie title card again, and then we just have a city burning up on this side. Very interesting. He's got his blast right there. There's another Godzilla that has a broken antenna, and it's the exact same figure, except it's like a lighter gray color. And I went with the blast effect because Godzilla's blast effect, right? But I think I like the lighter gray color over this. It just looked better, I think, but I don't know. I like the dark, kind of real dark charcoal Godzilla because that's kind of the color he is. Like a dark charcoal / super dark green color, I guess. But yeah, kind of interesting. Here's the top of the box, the artwork, straight from the poster. There is Godzilla right there. Very soft, pliable, little spikes. You got to put his tail together. Yeah, so there's the battle damage, which is on his chest right there. And then the MonsterVerse logo, title card for the movie right there. Back of the package here. It's got a little write-up on the legends of Godzilla and Kong. Another little write-up over here. There he is with his play gimmick. He's got the battle damage. And then all the other figures in the line. And I've seen the skull crawler. I've seen one of those. Have not seen any of the Warbats. But really, I mean, it's all about Godzilla and King Kong to me. So that's why I got these two. Which, you know, not too bad of a price. They were $10 a piece. So if you want to pause and read this, you are more than welcome to. And if you want to pause and read this, whoop, you are more than welcome to. But yeah, there he is, looking all Godzilla-like. And then here are all the other figures in this wave, if you are interested. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get Godzilla out of the box and see what we think. So here we have Godzilla with his heat ray out of the packaging, and you know, for a Godzilla figure, this is actually pretty cool. There's all kinds of different size scales for Godzilla. Nika has, I don't know, it's probably about a 10-inch figure or so. We've seen them from Bandai and all sorts. Maybe I'm thinking Bandai and not Nika, but any rate, we get a lot of different types of Godzilla toys, and this is one of them. It's in a 6-inch scale. There is a giant Godzilla for this movie line. However, the problem I had with the giant line is they don't look as fun as the 6-inch scale figures that Playmate has done. These come with accessories and battle damage. Now, there were two different types of Godzillas. There's the one with the heat ray, which is what I got here. Then there's another one, same exact mold, same body damage, but it's a lighter gray, and it comes with a crushed antenna, TV antenna. I opted to get the one that has the heat ray because that's what Godzilla does. Now, I will say I like the color off the gate. The spikes are kind of a rubbery. The rest of it is kind of a hard plastic, except for the tail, which you have to put on. It's got a ball and socket joint. The cone here is a very rubbery plastic. And to get him to take it, if you open up his mouth, there is a little joint in there that you're just going to plug the cone in. And there we go. Now he's breathing the fire ray. So yeah, that's it. I mean, it looks cool, especially when the light is on it. The only thing is, if you leave that in there, I'm guessing over time the cone's going to, the weight here is going to make this soft rubber bit kind of bend over time. So I guess it is what it is, but I mean, it looks pretty cool. It's not bad. It works. Kids are going to like it, so I'm just going to pull that out for the moment. Now, the other play gimmick is the battle damage, and much like Kong, once you plug this onto here, it looks really, really good. You just have to find the right spot to open it, pull it off, and there we go. There we have the battle damage. It's just a rubber piece right here, but they've done a great job in getting those pieces to fit perfectly into the slots. So kudos to Playmates for that. Now, as far as articulation goes on this figure, Godzilla's head has a little bit of wiggle, not much, which is unfortunate. The head, or the jaw, does move up and down. The arms move up and down. I wish we had a twist at the wrist. That would have been nice. And then the legs move at the hips, and that's it, unfortunately. The other piece of articulation, I guess, would be in the tail. We've got a ball joint back here where you have to plug it in, so that's kind of nice, and it helps him kind of stabilize as he's walking around. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the articulation. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, I mean, it looks like Godzilla for sure, especially the newer films. I think the head's a little small. We get the nice blue eyes. It's got the dark kind of charcoal gray base plastic. I love the spikes on the back. The light hits this thing beautifully and they just glow. This is probably my favorite part of the figure, are the spikes themselves. And for people who don't like that kind of thing, if you watch the old Godzilla movies, a lot of the times his spikes will glow when he goes to breathe out his breath of fire attack of some sort. So that works perfectly fine for me. Much like the other Playmate stuff, there's very little as far as the paint apps. We get it around the face here, but it's really more dedicated to the back of Godzilla, which is a bit unusual, but that's where all the color is, I guess, on this figure, and I guess it works. So looking at the midsection of the figure, again, the sculpt works. He's got these little Godzilla arms. It kind of, you know, goes out into the larger man in a suit type of design. But again, the spikes, love the plastic, the translucent blue plastic as it runs down to the base of the tail. And then that's where we start to see the paint apps on this. They got a light blue paint app to go along the base to kind of trail away from the translucent blue, and then again the rest of it's that nice dark charcoal gray Godzilla color, which works for me. I mean, it's Godzilla. It'd been nice to have a little bit more paint apps, but I gotta say, it's all about the spikes in the back of this figure for me. It just looks gorgeous. And finally, taking a look at the legs and tail of the figure. Again, we got the dark gray legs that go straight down, and then the tail with the paint apps. They're going to come from the translucent spike down to the end of the tail. Looks nice. It's a nice trail down. It's blended pretty well. And then, of course, it tips out into the black kind of charcoal color of the tip of the tail. Again, it works. I like it. I think it's pretty fun. I do wish there was a bit more articulation in the legs and in the arms of the figure, as well as the head. This could have used a bit more articulation than, similar to what we got with Kong, but it's pretty atypical for a Godzilla figure, I suppose, after, looking at some of the other figures I've got, and, it is what it is. For comparison, here we have Godzilla versus Kong. So here's Battle Axe Kong, the Heat Ray Godzilla's wave mate, and they look pretty formidable next to each other for sure. I just feel like Godzilla's bigger, even though they're in the same scale. Like, Godzilla's head is so small that it feels like this figure should be much bigger than what we get here with the Kong figure. I'm not sure what the scale is going to be in the film. We haven't seen a trailer for it yet, so I'm very interested in that. But it's pretty cool to see these side by side, and these are my first official Godzilla vs. Kong figures, not only for this upcoming movie, but for movies in the past. So this is pretty awesome, and definitely fun to put up on my Godzilla King Kong shelf. So is the Godzilla with Heat Ray from the upcoming film Godzilla vs. Kong something that you want in your toy collection? Well, this could be an easy pass for a lot of people. If you are a Godzilla fan, I think you're going to like this. It's a $10 figure. The blue is gorgeous to me. I absolutely love it. The blue spikes are amazing. You get two variations of this character in the scale. You get the Heat Ray version that we have here, and then we get the antenna version. Again, it's basically the same figure, except it's a lighter gray, and he's got a crushed television broadcast antenna. Me personally, I like the Heat Ray one because this is what I think of when I think Godzilla. And for $10, it's a good toy. It's a solid figure. Kids are going to like it. It's cheap. It's durable. It'll last in play, so that's definitely good. And when kids see the film, I think these are going to pick up pretty well. Like I mentioned before, there is a giant-sized Godzilla for this, but it's maybe 10, 14 inches, if that, and it doesn't have the fun playability factor that the smaller figures have, where this has the battle damage, it's got the Heat Ray, I think it has more articulation, I don't know how, but it does, but I think all those make this a much more fun toy. So there he is, Godzilla with Heat Ray, from the upcoming film, Godzilla vs. Kong. Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And jump over to Facebook and like my page to upload your video links, pictures, and join the conversation there. Click on the links in the description below.